What's up everyone? We've got a super fun one for you today. We are going to be out in Rocklin, California today. We haven't been out there too much recently, but we are going to be showcasing every single new construction builder that's going to be available in Rocklin, California in today's video. We're Lance and Lauren with the Living in Sacramento team, and today we are going to be taking you to 4 different builders today. All 4 of them are going to be building out here in Rocklin, California. So we're going to be showcasing Tim Lewis, we're going to be showcasing JMC, the New Home Company, and if you stick around until the very end, we're going to be showing you one special builder that has a unique product that's going to be available for sale in Rocklin. All right, so the house that we're in right now is going to be by the New Home Company. We're going to be located in Rocklin, California. Now, locationally, these aren't going to be close to the rest of the new homes that we're going to show you today on this video, but this is going to be located over off of Rocklin Road and Interstate 80. It's going to be a little bit closer to the eastern side of Rocklin, Sierra College, kind of Bass Pro Shops, all that stuff that's going to be off of Sierra College and 80. This is going to be one of those things. So you don't see a ton of new construction developments over in this area. However, there were a couple. We're showing you every single new construction today on this channel, but you know, we are going to be in East Rocklin. We're going to be at Rocklin Meadows by the New Home Company. Now we're standing in their Plan 3. They have about 7 homes left. These are going to be in a little bit higher of a price point than we feature on the channel. So they're going to start off kind of in that mid to high 9s, and they're going to go up to the model that we're standing in right now is listed for sale for 1.6. So this is going to be the Plan 3. It's a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bathroom. It's about 3,700 square feet and it is gorgeous. So starting off, you've got this giant open entryway as you walk in. We've got some stairs that are going to take you up to the master and a couple of the secondary bedrooms. But as we walk into this first open hallway, we're going to have one of the half bathrooms and we're going to have one of the bedrooms downstairs, which is super nice. So over here, we're going to have a very large half bathroom that's going to be for your guests. We're going to have some cabinetry down here. And then as you come into this room, we're going to have the cool thing about this house, and you'll see it as we go through it, but each bedroom has their own specific dedicated bathroom to it. So this is a full single vanity toilet shower. So every person, every bedroom in this house that's living in this house has their own bathroom, which is super cool, kind of nice. You don't have to, you know, worry about kids fighting over bathrooms, but you got nice, large, tall, 13, 14 foot ceilings. You've got a pretty big room. You've got a closet. Tons of space in here, and it's kind of nice because each room in this house is going to be kind of like its own suite. Now coming back into this main living area of the house, we're going to be greeted by this like main room open concept. But one of the cool things about this particular floor plan is it's got this kind of like office study area that's off of the main family room. So walking in here, cool thing about this house is you do have a fireplace. So this particular room has a double-sided fireplace. So you have fireplace for the living room, you have your office, they have plantation shutters in here and everything else that's super cool. But just kind of a nice little feature that they have this really kind of the sitting area slash office slash study, kind of a flex space that you can really do whatever it is you want to do in this floor plan. Coming back into the main part of the rest of the house. Now the cool thing is coming into the main part of the rest of the house, you've got this entire back wall that's going to be covered by a covered patio, but then you're also going to have sliders. So all these sliders, this is a triple pane slider, that one is a quadruple pane slider. So both of these open up, and it really kind of creates that indoor outdoor kind of California living room space. So you can get a lot of natural light in here. You're gonna get a little bit of the elements, especially in the spring and the fall time here in Sacramento or in Rocklin, where it's gonna be absolutely gorgeous. But you can pull open these sliders. It's a little cold outside right now. It's a little cold in here, but you can pull open both of these sliders and you can just experience the whole outdoor area. So it really kind of expands your living area square footage all the way to the part of the covered patio. And then we've also seen people that have outdoor kitchens put in, or they put in like these drop down shade structures that kind of keep this whole area very cool. So you've again got the other side of the fireplace right here, main family living area. And then as we go, your main living and your main kitchen area is going to be split by a dining area here. And then you're going to have this massive island. This is definitely a chef's kitchen right here. You got double ovens, you've got You know, nice cooktop. You could probably fit another 2 stools around this, you know, island right here. But the coolest thing about these houses, similar to the ones that we showed you up in El Dorado Hills a couple weeks back. So back here, you've got this nice chef's kitchen, or this like butler's pantry. So back here, you're gonna have a secondary refrigerator. You're gonna have another sink. It's kind of like a prep kitchen, another sink. You're gonna have a dishwasher. It just pretty much more storage. You can do really a ton of things with it. All right, so coming back to the front of the house, we're gonna head back upstairs. We're gonna see the master bedroom and the other 2 secondary bedrooms. All right, so coming up to the second story, this is gonna be very similar to like the Ridgeview floor plans that we saw a couple weeks back in El Dorado Hills. So you're gonna have the master bedroom behind me. You're gonna have 2 of the other secondary bedrooms over there. And then you're gonna have this nice open kind of loft space area that can be turned into a secondary living room for, you know, kids up here. It could be a secondary study if you wanted something different than what you had downstairs. But a lot of multi-purpose, flexible kind of space that you have over here. So coming over here to the master, the nice thing is you have this large master, but one of my favorite things about this house is that you have a built-in kind of deck seating area that's off of the master bedroom. So you could open up those sliders, get some fresh air in, but you can also go out there, sit, have a cup of coffee in the morning, and just kind of chill. But you know, this is on the top part of that bottom balcony deck that we saw downstairs. It's off the kitchen. So this whole thing is just over one section of it, but it's super awesome, kind of nice. And then back behind, we're gonna have a giant master bathroom. Now, the cool thing that they did put on this is they did put a sliding barn door here. So if somebody's sleeping and somebody's got to get ready in the morning at different times, this is nice. But coming into here, you've got this gorgeous bathtub. It's on either side of the bathtub. You've got his and hers vanity. You've got a shower across from the bathtub. And then the cool thing is you've got 2 sides to the closet, and they wrap around to the back side. So as you kind of see through, it'll go through, and then it comes actually back out here on the other side. Really beautiful cabinetry, really nice fixtures and finishes that are going to be in this house and throughout. All right, now coming over to the other side of the house, you're going to have both of your other additional secondary bedrooms, and you're going to have your laundry room, which is going to be on this side. Now over to my right, your left, we're going to have another one of our secondary bedrooms, but it's also going to have a bathroom attached to this one as well too. So again, big, nice bedroom. I mean, larger than any bedroom that I think Lauren and I had when we were in high school. So if this was a kid's room, this is massive. But you know, over on attached to the bedroom is also going to be a full bathroom that you can see when we pan that B-roll. But again, super nice. And then coming back to the other side of the house, now this is going to be back towards the front side of the house. So that room was towards the back side. You're going to have a laundry room right here, which is going to be away from the master bedroom. It's going to be away from that secondary bedroom on the back side. It is going to be close to the front side of the house. And then you're going to have another room, pretty big, massive bedroom. And then this one is also going to have its own bathroom attached. So one of the nice things about this particular floor plan, at least my favorite, is like each bedroom has its own bathroom. Everybody does it. No one has to share bathrooms in this house, and so it's super cool. So we're gonna head over to Whitney Ranch. We're gonna show you the 2 additional new construction developments that are out there by JMC and Tim Lewis. And then stick around until the very end. We've got a special surprise for you guys at the end, and it's the only new construction development. We haven't really seen anything like this in Placer County before, but it's gonna be under the $800K price point.
All right, so we're at our next builder, JMC, at Edgefield Place out in Rocklin. Right now we're in the Residence 3. It's 3,184 square feet. It's a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom home with a guest suite where you can completely close it off and have like a full little like kind of apartment studio style living situation. So let's go check it out. So coming this way off of the entrance, this is gonna be that guest suite. It's got its own separate door that you can close off from the main part of the living area. All right, so coming in here, this is kind of the great room part of this little living area. You've got a living room space, you've got a small dining space, you've got a full kitchen. Now, one thing about JMC is JMC definitely does the best guest suite home that there is, or next gen home. You have a full dishwasher, you've got a full size sink, you've got a full range and a microwave and a full size refrigerator. So this is basically like apartment style living inside of your home. Now, one cool thing about this floor plan is coming back up this way, you've got an entrance that comes in from the outside as well. So there's a separate door right here that comes in from one of the garages that you can come right into the main living space. And then you've got your own separate washer and dryer stackable set there. And then coming this way, you've got a full bathroom with shower and sink and vanity and all of that. And then coming in here, you've got your bedroom with exterior access to the backyard. Now, one of the nice things about this kind of separate living suite area is that you have everything you need. So if you have an older parent who maybe needs to come live with you, you know, this kind of area gives them their own separate space where they don't have to be kind of in your space, and they can close off and kind of live their own lifestyle still while you're there to help them. One of the things I love about this is definitely that you have exterior access to your backyard. They've got their own separate private entrance from the front, and just that gorgeous kitchen. It's really perfect. I mean, this is nicer than most apartments in the area. All right, now coming out of that guest suite, across the hallway this way, you're gonna have another full bathroom right here. You're gonna have another entrance coming from the other garage outside. Coming this way, you've got an office. They have it set up like an office, but this could also be another potential bedroom. But just kind of quiet, perfect space if you're working from home. Now, coming back into the rest of the home, you've got this awesome kitchen. You've got this giant island, and it kind of opens up into this great room concept. Absolutely gorgeous. You've got a giant space over there where you can have a huge table, and you have a fireplace here as well. And you have this really, really nice kitchen, perfect for, you know, family gatherings. It's great because you're kind of involved and you're still in the space of the main part of the home. Now, before we head upstairs, I definitely want to show you this backyard. This backyard has gorgeous views kind of over into the valley of Rocklin. And one of the cool things about this home is you've got this covered patio, but you also have an exterior fireplace, which is pretty awesome. It would be great for fall or spring nights or winter nights. You can eat dinner out there, light the fireplace, just looks like a great time. All right, so coming upstairs, you kind of immediately are into this little loft area. It's a perfect spot for a secondary living room for your kiddos or a playroom. Kind of keeps the mess and the kid noise away from everything that you've got going on downstairs. And then going back this way, you've got your laundry room over here, which is a pretty big space. And then you also have a kind of a storage closet behind the laundry room. And then coming this way, you've got your other secondary bedrooms. So they're kind of split this way. Coming this way, you've got another secondary bedroom with your standard kind of slider closet, high ceilings. And then you've got your kiddos' bathroom right here with shower over tub. And then coming over here, this bedroom kind of mirrors that bedroom. And again, a decent sized room, high ceilings with a standard kind of closet. And then coming to the back of the house, we're gonna go into the master, where the magic happens. All right, so in the master here, one thing that's really nice is you've got one closet over here. You've got still really high ceilings, really big open space. Coming into the bathroom, you've got your tub, you've got your double vanities, and then you've got this really awesome shower back here. It's just kind of an open shower, but it has two separate shower heads with two separate nozzles. Really cool feature. And then you've got another closet over here, much bigger than the one that's in the main part of the bedroom. This is probably her closet, that's probably his closet. And then you've got your water closet right here.
All right, so before we jump into the last two communities that we told you we were going to show you in Rocklin, California, wanted to pull up the map just to kind of give you some perspective about where some of these new construction home sites are located at. Now we're showing you every single builder that's out there right now. So, you know, Rocklin has Tim Lewis, they have JMC Homes, they have the New Home Company. They've had some other developments out there in the past, but currently just those are going to be your main three. And then we've got a new one that we're going to show you at the end. But the first one that we showed you was going to be the New Home Company. Now, the New Home Company is going to be located right off of Rocklin Road. It's going to be kind of over in that east side of Rocklin, over near kind of Sierra College. So you're going to take Interstate 80 east towards Lake Tahoe. You're going to get off on the Rocklin Road exit, and it's going to be right off of Aguilar Road. So it's going to feel like there's a bunch of older, it's kind of older community, older homes. But as you drive down Aguilar Road, you're gonna get back to this backside of the community. And really this section off of Brookshire Drive is where the new home company models that we showed you today are gonna be located. Now, there's probably gonna be maybe, I would say, anywhere between 25 to 40 homes back here. It's definitely gonna be a very intimate community because you're pretty much surrounded by a lot of existing homes that have been there from the 80s, early 90s, even some of the early 2000s. But that's gonna be the first community that we showed you today. Now the second community was going to be by JMC. It's going to be on the west side of Rocklin, but it's going to be on the north side of Rocklin, which is also going to be off of Whitney Ranch Parkway. So as you can see, this red dotted line is going to be the border between Rocklin and Lincoln. So pretty much as soon as you jump over this red line, you're in Lincoln, California. So you're pretty much at the farthest north point that you can be at, but it's going to be back here off of Whitney Ranch Parkway. Now, JMC does have 4 different communities that are back there. We showed you one of the homes at Edgefield Place. They do have Prominence, they do have Wrenwood, and they do have Tribute Point. So all JMC has a lot of really good homes. We have featured some of their other communities in Roseville, but we showed you the home that's going to have kind of their version of the next gen suite that Lennar has. In my opinion, I think that JMC does the guest suite or the in-laws quarters probably better than anybody in the Sacramento area. They figured out a way to get an actual full-fledged kitchen in that suite. You've got a full working stove, you've got a full-size refrigerator, dishwasher. I mean, that unit is completely self-contained. Lauren showed you that when we were there. Now, the last 2 communities that we're going to show you, both of them are still under construction. One of them is a little unique. The other one is going to be by Tim Lewis. Now, the Tim Lewis community, they do have a few homes that are going to be closing out in West Rocklin. A couple of other people on some of the other channels have showcased some of those. But this community, we're going to show you some behind the gate footage. So this is going to be a part of Crown Point. Now, this particular development is going to be kind of right here. You're pretty close to Loomis. You're right off of Barton Road. I mean, this is a Loomis golf course that's right here. It's like a little 9-hole. But this community right here does have Loomis school districts, which is kind of cool. So you're pretty close to Del Oro. You're right behind this massive shopping center that was just built within the last like 5 to 10 years. So you're gonna have a Target, you're gonna have a Trader Joe's, a Studio Movie Grill, Cracker Barrel, Habit, Chick-fil-A, In-N-Out, Bass Pro Shop, Walmart, Green Acres Nursery. Like this whole shopping center, there's a Starbucks in here. You pretty much have anything and everything that you need. But this community back here is going to be a gated community. So we did drive back there. We were able to get some footage. So the first community by Tim Lewis is going to be the lake at Crown Point 2, and that's going to be the one that's going to be south. There's a little road that kind of takes you back, and it's going to kind of wind back here. And I think what they're going to do is it's going to eventually kind of loop around this lake and going to connect the roads. Now the other one is going to be the woods at Crown Point, and that one's going to be on the north side of this community. And we drove back there. There's a fence or a gate kind of blocking off this cul-de-sac, so it's all dirt. It's all been graded and developed, but they haven't broken ground. They were supposed to be starting on that fall of 2023, but they do have some homes that are being built or constructed over off of the lake. So just to kind of give you some ideas, Tim Lewis builds a great home. We showed you some of the Magnolia homes. We'll be checking those out here in a few weeks when their model homes open up. But these homes are going to be absolutely gorgeous. So you're going to have, it looks like they have 4 different floor plans that they're going to be bringing back to this particular community. Their residence 2 is going to start off right in that $1.2 million range. 3,042 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, 3-car garage. And then they're gonna go, so just to kind of get an idea of like what some of the renderings are on this plan too, right? So you're gonna have great room, outdoor room, master bedroom, pretty much where all of this, checkered box is gonna be all hard surface flooring. You're gonna have nook, kitchen, you're gonna have dining, parlor. These are just gonna be absolutely gorgeous homes. Tim Lewis puts a very good product together. They're very, I would say, semi-custom to custom build. These are absolutely gorgeous homes. The ones at Magnolia and Granite Bay are going to be awesome as well too. But just to kind of see what some of those styles and those finishes are, they're going to be built uniquely for what you're looking for, right? So, choice of floor plan, different types of features, different types of things that you really want, but an absolutely gorgeous product. Then coming over here to like the Residence 5, so it's going to be on that low end. It's going to be that 1.2. They don't have a price for this one yet. This one's going to be a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, 4,100 square foot, 3-car split garage. Again, super awesome. Checkered boxes are going to show you kind of where hard surface is going to be throughout the house. You're going to have bedroom, parlor, optional study downstairs. Second floor, you're gonna have the remaining bedrooms, bathrooms. You're gonna have an awesome spiral staircase. So some of the renderings just gonna be the exterior elevations, but super cool homes. This is gonna be kind of back here in that south section for that Crown Point community. Now, their other community that's gonna be out here is going to be the woods at Crown Point. Now, I don't think that they have too much. Again, said it was supposed to be coming fall of 2023. Still wasn't broken any ground out there yet. Doesn't even look like they've got any homes or renderings, but cool thing is those two communities are going to be both in that gated community of Crown Point. Now, the final and I would say most interesting product that we've had come to the Rocklin area is going to be the residence at West Oaks. Now, this particular community, in my opinion, I don't think they really kind of fit for what Rocklin kind of looks like. You don't really have these kind of multi-level, tri-level type homes. They're super cool. They're gonna be right off of West Oaks and kind of that Sunset area. So they're gonna be back over here, pretty much gonna back up right to Kathy Lund Park. So, this little section of open, you're probably gonna have, I don't know, maybe 15 to 25 of these, kind of tall 3-story townhome attached homes. Definitely super unique for Rocklin. Obviously they can put a little bit more in such a small space as it relates to that. But the cool thing is about this area, you're going to be super close to Strikes, which is a cool bowling alley. You're going to be right off of Lone Tree Boulevard, so you're going to have RC Willey, Sportsman's Warehouse, Grocery Outlet. There's a Crunch over there. There's a UFC gym. There's a movie theater, Planet Fitness across the street. Our favorite restaurant is in that same parking lot as Planet Fitness, which is going to be the Chef's Table. Absolutely awesome. But you're super close and you're in that West Rocklin, kind of bordering to Central Roseville. So you're still not too far away from Top Golf. You're pretty close to Sam's Club, Walmart, and then down here on Galleria and 65, you're gonna have the Westfield Galleria Mall. You're gonna have another movie theater. You're gonna have all that shopping down there. You're gonna have a Costco on your side. So still pretty close. Like I said, it's definitely a very unique product when you look at some of the renderings that they have. Super gorgeous, right? They're gonna have fireplaces. They're gonna have very high-end finishes as it relates to some of their property features. Private elevators, flex room. So super unique for what Rocklin is. Usually Rocklin is going to be pretty flat. It's going to be a lot of single-family homes, 2-story homes, single-story suburb shopping strip mall. We don't see really kind of anything above a 2-story out in Rocklin. So this is kind of interesting. So floor plans, just kind of coming back to it. So you're going to have a residence 1, residence 2. They are going to have some roof deck options, so you'll see that in the drone footage. Kind of cool. Again, you can have some place to get some sunlight upstairs, but you're going to have a garage on the main level. You're going to have a bedroom. Let's see, floor 1. A couple of different options for some garages. There's going to be a bedroom down on the first floor. They're going to have optional elevators, which is pretty cool. Roof deck. Floor number 2 is going to be your main living area, dining room. And then you're also going to have a 3rd floor, right? And then you're going to have a roof deck. Super cool, very unique, very different. That's the residence 1. Residence 2 is going to be a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom attached 2-car garage. Let's see, they're both 2-car garages. They're both between like 2,100 square feet. So pretty big options, pretty big roof decks, but again, super cool, super different, interesting product as it relates to, what these are. And I want to say that these are starting kind of in that, 800K range, 7 to 800K range, which in my opinion, I think is a little pricey for that product, but it's definitely high end. It kind of has that downtown, midtown feel in Rocklin, right? So we wanted to make sure on this video for Rocklin that we showed you every currently active builder that's out there right now. So you got JMC, you got the New Home Company, you got the residents at West Oaks, and then you're also going to have Tim Lewis.
All right, so those were the 4 new home builders that are out in Rocklin, California right now. Now, if you liked what you saw, or if you have any questions and you want to learn more about living in Rocklin or living in the greater Sacramento metro, definitely reach out to us. That phone number should be popping back up. We are the ones that answer every single phone call, text message, and email.
Or better yet, schedule that one-on-one Zoom call so that way we can really sit down, figure out what some of your goals are, and figure out what's going to be the best pathway moving forward for you to move to the greater Sacramento metro. And just remember, with new builds, they do require us to be there with you for your first visit. So if you want any type of agent representation on any kind of new construction that you've seen in this channel, make sure that you give us a phone call before you head out there, and either Lauren or myself will be out there with you to make sure that we're helping you negotiate the best deals on incentives or making sure that you're getting the agent representation that you want.